Hi, I am your Tally Guru Abhijit Joshi, and this is Skilled Prime User, a unique course designed to train you on the use of Tally Prime. In this video lesson, we will explore the interface of Tally Prime. In this lesson, we will explore how to use the keyboard and mouse to navigate through the various buttons and menus in Tally Prime. We will also discuss the menu system of Tally Prime, that is Gateway of Tally, which allows users to navigate through various data entry forms and reports efficiently. In the previous video lesson, we created a company named Gokul Cold Drink House in Tally Prime. We will now select the company and continue with our learning. To start Tally Prime, we will double-click the icon on the desktop. As we have already discussed, Tally Prime may automatically select a company and set it as the active company. We will first shut this company. To shut the company, we will use the shortcut key Ctrl plus F3. We will now be prompted to select which company needs to be closed. Since there's only one company, we will simply press Enter.
Sir, why is there a need for a prompt to select the company when only one company is active? What is the need of this menu?
Good question. But if there are more than one companies, we will have to select the desired one, correct?
Yes, sir. Sir, can you please show how that works?
Why not? First, we will press Escape. Now, we can see that Maya Garments is the active company. Next, we will select one more company. To do so, we will click on the Company option in the top menu bar and click Select Company. Now, in the Select Company menu, we will choose Anuja Electricals. You can now see that two companies have been selected. The first one is Anuja Electricals and the second Maya Garments. Note that Anuja Electricals is currently the active company. Any work we do, including data entry into vouchers, will be stored in the active company. We can now click here to make the company Maya Garments active. Now all the data entered will be stored in the company Maya Garments. As we can see, Tally Prime allows us to select multiple companies. By doing so, we can generate combined reports for all selected companies. Now, we will click on the Company menu and click on the Shut Company option. The moment we click on Shut Company, Tally Prime will prompt us with a list of companies we wish to shut. Now that we wish to shut the company Maya Garments, we will select the company and press Enter. Now Maya Garments has disappeared from the name of companies, and Anuja Electricals is the active and selected company. We will now shut this company too. Your question was in a way correct. When there is one company, there is no need to select the name. But that is the way Tally has given the option. As I mentioned earlier, when all companies are shut, the Select Company menu appears. A few video lessons ago, we used the Create Company option to create the company Gokul Cold Drink House. You may remember that we changed the default company path and created the company in a different folder on the C drive. Our company is not located in the default path, which is d:/Tally data. To select the company, we can either choose Select from Drive or Specify Path. For now, we will select Elect from Drive. All the drives on our PC will be displayed here. We will select the C drive. Name of the folder was Tally Data. We will press Enter to select it. And then we will press Enter on Abhijit. And here is our company Gokul Cold Drink House. We'll now press Enter to select it. Our company is selected. We will shut our company by pressing Ctrl plus F3 and Enter. The second method to select the company is by specifying the path. We will have to type the complete path in this field. So here we will type C:/Tally data /. The / symbol represents the directory structure. So, we have the C drive, inside which is Tally data, followed by another / leading to Abhijit. Now, we will press Enter and then select our company. We will again shut the company by pressing Ctrl plus F3, followed by Enter. We are back in the Select Company menu. We can directly type the path here itself. We will type C:, followed by /, then Tally data, followed by /, then Abhijit. Now, after typing the complete path, we will press enter. We will press enter once again to select the path. Here we will select our company and press enter. You may choose any of the method which you feel convenient. Let's now understand this screen in detail. On the left side, we can see the name of the company. On the right side, we can see the date of the last entry. Since we have not entered any vouchers, no vouchers entered is displayed. Here the current period of the company is being shown, that is from 1st April to 31st March. The current date shown here is 1st April. So any voucher entered will be on this date. Remember, while creating the company, we had specified books beginning from. The same date will appear here. Then this is Gateway of Tally, main menu of Tally Prime. Then is the top menu bar. We had clicked this company menu option to shut and select companies. Later on in our course, we will also learn about this export menu option in the top menu bar. We will now press escape to come back to Gateway of Tally. On the top is the Go To button. This Go To button has been introduced in Tally Prime. The Go To button in Tally Prime is a powerful navigation tool that allows users to quickly access various reports, features, and sections within the software. Instead of manually searching through menus, users can simply press Ctrl+G or click the Go To button. On the right-hand side is the button bar. These buttons change according to the form shown on the screen. The buttons can be accessed directly by clicking on it or pressing the hotkey shown on the button. For example, we can press the function key F2 and change the current voucher date. Tally automatically prefills the next voucher date. We will press escape here to go back to Gateway of Tally. In addition to the buttons on the right side is a small arrow. This represents a button menu. This menu has two more buttons. Note that the period option has the hotkey Alt+F2. We can either click on this button or press the hotkey without clicking the button menu. We will now try selecting the period option without clicking on the button menu. We will now keep the Alt key pressed on the keyboard and press the function key F2. We will now press escape key and go back to Gateway of Tally. Like the date button, the company button also has a button menu. First option is company. The second option is select company, and the shortcut key for the same is Alt+F3. And the third is shut company, and the shortcut key for the same is Ctrl+F3. We have already used the shortcut key to shut the company. Siddhant, do you see this menu option, data? Can you tell me what is the shortcut key to access this menu?
Sir, the letter Y with an underline is shown before the word data. So, the shortcut key is Alt+Y.
And here on the right side, when we click on this button menu, we get three option buttons. The last option is shut company. Can you tell me the shortcut key for the same?
Sir, it is Ctrl+F3.
Very good. Let's go forward. The Gateway of Tally is a menu system. We can move the down and the up arrow keys to move between the options and press enter to select. Let us say that we wish to see the ledgers. We will go and select the display more reports. Then we will press the down arrow keys and select the account books. And now we will select ledger and press enter. We can now select the ledger to view. We will now keep on pressing the escape key to go back to Gateway of Tally. In previous lessons, we discussed how the capital letters in the menu options of Tally Prime function as shortcuts. In the daybook option, you can see that the letter K is capitalized. Now, we will press K to display the daybook report. The daybook report is now displayed on the screen. We will now press escape key to return to the Gateway of Tally. A few minutes ago in the video, we demonstrated how to view ledgers in Tally Prime. First, in the Gateway of Tally, we selected the daybook. We could have typed the letter D. Then to select account books, we will type A. And then L to select ledger. We will go back to the Gateway of Tally by pressing escape. 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 Tally Solutions tagline, the power of simplicity, reflects its core philosophy of making business management effortless. Tally software is designed to be powerful yet easy to use. You can now see that remembering shortcut keys allows us to quickly access a report. For example, from Gateway of Tally, we will type DAL. We will quickly reach here. We will now press Escape, Escape, Escape to go back. We can work so fast. Now let us say that we wish to enter the vouchers. The option voucher has the capital letter V. We will now press V. Accounting voucher creation form will appear. We can now enter a payment voucher. On the right side, you can see the buttons. As told earlier, these buttons change according to the forms. For example, this is a payment voucher. Now we wish to enter a receipt voucher. We will click on the button F6 receipt. We can either click on this button using the mouse or simply press the function key F6 on the keyboard. You can now see that the receipt voucher is being shown. So in this way, by clicking these buttons, we can choose various voucher types to enter the data. Shilpa, can you tell me, how can I select the purchase voucher without using the mouse?
Sir, we can press the function key F9 on the keyboard for the purchase voucher.
And what if I want the sales voucher?
Sir, you can then press the function key F8.
Good. We will now press escape to go back. We will press escape once again. You can practice. Like selecting voucher from the menu. Then selecting purchase. Clicking buttons to view various vouchers. Returning back to Gateway of Tally by pressing escape. Then selecting create. Then ledger. Then returning back to Gateway of Tally. This way, you will get friendly with the interface of Tally Prime. Is it okay? Should we go forward?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now we will talk about the two most important options of Gateway of Tally. The first one is create, and the second one is voucher. Using these two options, the actual data is entered in Tally. On page number 5 of your book are 3 transactions. We will discuss these 3. The first transaction is, we purchased milk from Lalu Milk Mart. The second transaction is, we sold milk to Yadav Sweets. In the third transaction, we received cash from Yadav Sweets. We will take a look at these 3 transactions. If you notice that there are names of parties, Lalu Milk Mart and Yadav Sweets. Lalu Milk Mart is our supplier, and Yadav Sweets is our customer. These 2 names can be considered comparatively permanent data, as the names of the parties are not likely to change. If the name is Lalu Milk Mart today, it will remain the same tomorrow or even 1 year later. It won't change to Bhalu Milk Mart. Comparatively unchangeable data can be referred to as master data. In Tally Prime, when working with customer and supplier information, such as their names and addresses, this data can be stored in ledgers. These ledgers are part of the accounting masters and serve as an efficient way to manage and categorize this fixed information for financial record keeping. In Tally Prime, this data can be entered using the Create option available under the Masters menu. So, Masters represent comparatively unchangeable data, whereas transactions consist of the daily entries. We will discuss them later on. In Masters, when we choose Create, we get the option Ledger. You can also call it a ledger heading. Now when we select Ledger, we can type the names of our suppliers and customers, Lalu Milk Mart and Yadav Sweets. When we purchase goods from Lalu Milk Mart and pay him later on, we will have to maintain a diary of his transactions. So this diary should have a heading. So here we will be creating a heading by the name of Lalu Milk Mart. Similarly, we will have to record our goods sold to Yadav Sweets and money received from them. This diary is called the ledger, and here we will provide the ledger heading as Yadav Sweets. I'll go back to Gateway of Tally and show it again. We first selected Create. All masters are shown here. We will select Ledger. Now in the third transaction, there is another ledger by the name of Cash. We will have to maintain a diary of the cash transactions to record how much money came in and how much money went out. So like Lalu Milk Mart and Yadav Sweets, a ledger book of cash needs to be maintained with a heading name as Cash. The cash ledger in Tally Prime does not require manual creation. It is automatically generated during the company creation process, serving as a default account for handling cash-related transactions. I hope you have understood that the Lalu Milk Mart, Yadav Sweets, and Cash are ledger headings. I hope you got my point. Have you?
Yes, sir.
The first transaction here is, we purchased 100 liters of milk from Lalu Milk Mart, And in the second, we sold 100 liters of milk to Yadav Sweets. So what is liters? Liters is a measurement unit for measuring the quantity of liquids like milk, oil, petrol, diesel, etc. Here liter is also a master, a comparatively unchangeable name. A liter will remain a liter. The word liter will never change. So again this is a master. We will now select Create. In the heading Inventory Masters, we will select Unit. Now in this form, we can specify the units. For example, liters, kilograms, number of pieces, meters, tons, etc. We will now press Escape. Escape once again. Rupesh, can you tell me what unit should I use to measure length of a cloth?
Sir, meters.
And what if I have to measure the depth of a pool of water?
Sir, I guess feet.
Very good. Let's go forward. Now in the two transactions, we can see one more type of master. And the name is milk. So milk is a stock item. We will purchase and sell milk. Like the stock item milk, we will purchase and sell other products. So all these products will be masters. In order to create them, we will select Create. Now under Inventory Masters, we will select stock items and press Enter. Here, you can enter the names of stock items you intend to purchase and sell, such as milk, masala milk, buttermilk, mawa cake, and others. We will now press Escape to go back. Escape once again, and again Escape. While entering the transactions, we will need to specify these masters. We can enter the transactions through the option vouchers. Our first transaction is on 1st April 23, where we purchased 100 liters of milk at the rate of Rs 40 per liter from Lalu Milk Mart. Before we go forward, we will understand the meaning of the word voucher. When Lalu Milk Mart sells us this milk, they will provide a document, either a bill or an invoice. This document will serve as documentary evidence, detailing information such as the name of the stock item, unit, quantity, rate, amount, and any applicable taxes. So this invoice given by our supplier to us is a purchase voucher. Similarly, when we sell milk to Yadav Sweets, we give him an invoice. We enter this invoice in the sales voucher. When we purchase goods, we receive a document called an invoice from the seller. Similarly, when we sell goods to our customers, we issue an invoice to them. When we receive payment from a customer, we provide a receipt as proof of the transaction. Conversely, when we pay money to someone, we request their signature as acknowledgement of the payment. So every transaction is backed up by a document. This document is called a voucher. So the first transaction will be a transaction of purchase. Whenever we purchase goods on credit or by cash, the entry of this transaction is entered in the purchase voucher type of Tally Prime. A credit purchase is a transaction where the supplier provides goods to us and issues an invoice for the same. The payment for these goods is deferred and made at a later date. In the case of a cash purchase, cash is exchanged directly for goods. This means that money is paid at the time of the transaction, and the goods are received immediately in return. To summarize, both credit purchases and cash purchases are recorded under the purchase voucher type in Tally Prime. The next transaction is again on 1st April 23. In this transaction, 100 liters of milk was sold to Yadav Sweets. A credit sale is a transaction where goods are sold to the customer, but the payment for the goods is received at a later date. This allows the customer to defer payment while the sale is recorded at the time of delivery. In the case of a cash sale, goods are sold, and the payment is received immediately during the transaction. Both credit sales and cash sales are recorded under the sales voucher type in Tally Prime. This ensures proper documentation and organization of all sales transactions regardless of the payment method. The third transaction is again on 1st April 23. Received cash of Rs 5,000 from Yadav Sweets. We received cash from Yadav Sweets against the goods we had sold. So whenever we receive cash or we receive a check, we record the transaction in the receipt voucher type. The next voucher type, it's payment. Whenever we pay by cash, or give a check, we pass a payment voucher. On the page number 5 of the book is the fourth transaction. This transaction is again of a credit purchase. The fifth transaction is on 2nd April 23. Paid cash of rupees 3,000 to Lalu Milk Mart. We had 5,000 rupees in our cash box, out of which we paid 3,000 rupees. In Tally Prime, whenever we make a payment in cash or issue a check from our bank, the transaction is recorded under the payment voucher type. Till now, we have discussed 4 voucher types of Tally Prime. We will later learn 4 more of them. But right now we have to remember. 1. When we purchase goods, we record it in the purchase voucher type. 2nd, when we sell goods, we record it in the sales voucher type. 3rd, when we receive cash or we receive check, we record it in the receipt voucher type. And the 4th is the payment voucher type. We use this voucher type in Tally Prime to record the payments done by us in cash or by issuing a check. That's all for this lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You had scanned the QR code on page number 7 to view this video. For the next video lesson, you will have to scan the code given below on the same page. In the lesson, we will continue to learn more about Gateway of Tally. Thank you.